Greetings! I got a story to tell. Hello, hey, I am Divine Sunflower. Happy Friday. And so, I got a story to tell. And so, I went to get my nails done. Aren't they pretty? BB did them. Ew, nails by BB in Harlem. It's this new gel. Where the accent came from. It's this new gel polish. It's called Cat Eye. And she literally made a different design on each nail. Because that's my BB. And she loves me. And I love her so. Only $15. But whatever. I ain't had it, but I had it. Charged it. I got paid off. But it's all good. Because prosperity lives in my house. In my house. And so after I get my nails done, I said, boom. I got to go to the specialty store because, my cats eat special food. They don't sell it in the supermarket. You heard? Now, seriously, I have 2 cats. Most of y'all know Bassett, if y'all been coming back. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. So Bassett is my goddess kitty, and Snuggles is my senior kitty that I recently found out is my great-grandmother reincarnated. Another story for another day. Or catch the old story. Because I briefly talked about it. I recently found this out. And so I had to go get them food. Boom, across the street diagonally. I'm at the bus stop waiting for the bus. There's a man sitting on the bench. I've never seen this man before. Nope, never have I ever seen this man before. And, alright, let's keep it funky. Did he look out of place? Sort of, kind of, but not really. Why? Because the neighborhood's changing and there's all different kind of people. Now, what he told me, because I'm not, being funny. He told me that he was Indian. No, he said, I'm half Indian and black. But it was giving very much Indian. It was giving, now that I know, it was giving, where do you live, sir? It wasn't giving homeless. It wasn't. But afterwards, and I'll get to it, who are you? Where did you come from? And why are you trying me? Now, do I feel he had malicious intent? No. Did I become aware that he was trying to siphon my energy? Yeah, sort of, kind of. And so this is where the story gets juicy. Sitting there, standing there. So standing there. So I see him. He sees me. He says, here, sit down. I said, no, thank you. I don't want to sit. He said, oh, well, you just missed the bus. No, he said, we just missed the bus. So we just missed the bus to me indicate that he's getting on the bus with me. Take note of that. Flag number 1 that I wasn't aware was a flag yet. Because we are waiting for the bus because we just missed it. All right, boom. So I'm standing now. It's like shady over here. There's some scaffolding. I don't got my hard hat on. So I don't feel comfortable under the scaffold. And the sun was coming this way. And y'all already know, if you know, because you've been here before. I love the sun. I love the sun when it touches my face and it charges me and opens up my third eye, right? Because mystical mama Divine Sunflower is a sun gazer, is a sun baby. And so I'm doing my thing, and he's watching me. He's watching. But I already told you, they watch. I'm not aware that anything is weird just yet, other than him. Just a little different. But I don't feel that danger. So he starts complimenting me. Oh, you're so pretty. I like your jacket. No, I think he started with, I like your jacket. I had my old, like 9-year-old North Face jacket. Looks like a motorcycle jacket. Purple and white. Boom. Thank you. It's old. Boom, move on. Oh, I like that thing on your head and the color. Granted, it didn't match, but I didn't care. And I like your hair. And I like, you're pretty, you're beautiful, and your eyes. And he's just throwing on the compliments. Thank you. So now I'm like, don't want to be bothered, don't want to be rude. Kind of go on my phone, put it on. What are you listening to? Oh, I'm listening to this thing about feng shui. A fellow healer sent me a video on Instagram about feng shui and 3 things that you should avoid doing, right? Talk about that another time. So now I share the information because, hey, sharing is caring. Why not? So now, boom, what happens? He asked me about my shirt. Oh, that's an interesting shirt. What does it say? I don't know. What does it say? So I lift it up for him, and I'll lift it up for y'all. And it says what? Fearless, ancient wisdom, divine mother. So he said, oh. I said, yeah, it depends on your spiritual lane, how you see this figure. I said, some people see her as Mami Wata. I said, other people see her as Santa Marta. La dominadora. So she's the dominator. He said, oh, like, you're dominating me? And I said, now this is where the flags start flagging, but I still didn't catch it. I said, no, I'm not. I'm not even trying. Well, are you a dominator? I can if I need to be. No, I said I can when I have to be. Right? Another flag. But it's giving a little, what the fuck? Leave me alone, sir. I just, oh, did I curse? Yeah, I did. Whatever. Boom, I did that. So, in my phone, I'm trying to watch that. But he's not catching the hint. So he's like, oh, I already lost his name. Oh, nice to meet you. Da. So he extends his hand. So I don't hug people. I didn't see nothing wrong with a handshake. I figured it was pleasantries. So I gave him a fairly firm handshake. I mean, I didn't squeeze his hand or nothing. I didn't dominate him. But he gave me like a little kitty purr. Handshake. I can't say what I want to say. Whew. But yeah, it was like, and I'm like, but I wasn't trying to big boss him or nothing like that. And see, the thing is, I talk to strangers. That's how you get to know people. And I just felt like he was lonely. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. Why not? I got time today. But then I kind of didn't want to fully be bothered. So let's move on. Boom. So he sees me looking, right? He's like, oh, you got to be patient. Like, yeah, I know. I just, like, I'm thinking about stuff. Like I'm thinking about going home to do some things that I got to do, but I'm already out here. And I got to go that way so I can get my cat's food. And so I figure I might as well, right? Because I'm already outside. So I practice my patience and I continue back in the sun. Mind you, he's watching me. Now, I'll fast forward a little more. He keeps asking me questions. He's asking me about the shirt and he's asking me da. Brings up domination again. Then he asked me if I used to model because I have such a pretty face and how I used to be. So I said, maybe in my next lifetime. He said, well, I believe in that because, I am Indian. I said, okay. Now, the red flag really hit when out of nowhere, all of a sudden, he starts complaining again about the bus. And I'm like, well, didn't you say to be patient? But he gets up and he said, I'm going to go. So when he gets up, without permission, he touches me. I didn't like that too much. But he kind of caught me off guard because it was like a sneaky, sly touch. He gets up off the bench. He walks by me, looks me in my eye. Now, the whole time, the way he was looking at me was real, like, he was looking at my soul. But, I ain't a scary-ass chick, so I was scared. Until he touched me. And he just grabbed my hand and kind of rubbed it. I pulled back and he walks away. He says, all right, bye. And he walks off and I'm like, and I just start wiping off his energy and I'm like, Om. And I'm like, hey, yo, there was something about him that felt off. And you touched me without my permission. I ain't like that. You don't get to spiritually violate me. You don't get to steal my energy. And ultimately, that's what was happening. So I'm like, there's something in my head. Spirit, there's something just happened. So I start measuring. Mind you, there's people around me and they watch me. And I'm like, fuck. Because why are you touching me? You asked me for permission and I feel away. And I'm like, what is all that? Those are the questions I was asking. I'm like, did he mean me harm? Was he trying to take my energy? I said, yeah, he was trying to take your energy. Well, did he? I want to take my power back. I want my power back. I want to take him off of me. I want to disconnect. Do I got spiritual cords attached? Did he attach to me? Hell yeah, he did. Where? Measure the cords. Oh shit, they're thick. Yo, and he kept complimenting my eyes, but what I forgot to tell you is, I saw him look down. You looking at my big kitty purr like you can't even see it. I got on fatigue pants that are loose, by the way, and I got a hoodie that's covering it. Why are you looking for my big kitty purr print? Ugh. Nasty, stranger danger. And I said, you know what? Because he did mention, he said, oh yeah, got a nice body. Bro, like, you sitting here lusting over me and like, shit happens, right? But nah, it has some energy shit to do with it. And I said, no, I rebuke you, go that way. Where are the cords? Boom, cords to the eyes, cords to the big kitty purr, cords to my heart. Nah, all of them, all the cords, wherever they at. Because I felt like at least 3. Boom, it took me 3-4 times. And I'm measuring them, pulling them, cut. Cutting from this side, just cutting them. I didn't give you permission to touch me. I didn't give you permission to take my energy if you needed help, and most people don't know how to do that. But I will give you energy. You don't take it. I felt energetically violated. So now he crossed the street. I thought he was waiting for the bus B, which is see, I want to fight, but no, I'm good. I'm protected. I'm safe. Everything is good. Everything's clear. Everything's cut. But I'm watching him cross the street, and he's just standing there. And I'm like, Spirit, is he an energy vampire? They said, nah. He crosses the street. I'm like, he's a wandering spirit, huh? He said, yeah. Now, just in case there's something over there. Now, maybe, fuck it. Sorry, potty mouth. It's Friday. Definitely he gave off, and he is spirit confirmed it more than once. He's a wandering spirit. And I'm going to light a candle for him, and I'm going to pray for him. And I'm going to send good light and energy his way. But he did try to siphon my energy. And I know that he picked up something from me. And then, lesson learned. Maybe I need to stop talking to strangers. But here's the thing. My spirit guys, they look out for me. I'm protected. I don't got to worry about nothing. And they told me. And boom, right there. So now after I finish, I look around. This other guy, he looks at me. He act like he didn't see me. I know he saw me, bro. I look, see the other guy, big black dude, right? He looks at me. I do. And he, yeah, leave me alone. Because you can get it next. And I know he like this little chick with the big hair, 5'3", little bit, giving me a head nod. Yeah, it was a what up, though? Shout out to my New Yorkers. If you know, you know. Body language, don't ever me. What up, though? I'm pretty, but I like to. I don't know. I don't fight. In my head, I be kicking. Oh, what the? But but I stay ready. So I'm a warrior. Yes. And so, takeaway for me: stop talking to strangers at the bus stop. Unless spirit tells you, it gives you permission to first. And I think this has to do with even spirit leading me to mudras. And this is definitely not from my culture, but yeah. So either which way, I'ma be all right. And he's gonna be okay, because I'm gonna send him my light. But you don't take people's stuff. So you gotta protect yourself. Also, another takeaway for me is I need to shield myself before I leave the house. Protected by vipers, stand back. So that's my takeaway. What is your takeaway from this story? Other than that girl's crazy. But I'm not, though. This was a cautionary tale in real life because it happened today. Now, I am Divine Sunflower. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let me know. Let me know if you want to hear more stories, because I'm sure I got more. No, I definitely got more. How do I translate and relate? Listen, I can tell stories. When I used to be a bartender, I could tell stories. I could do segments. Bartender series, construction series, temp worker series, because that was some BS. Being on the TA board, that experience, because baby, it's just some stuff happening. So I got stories for y'all. So if y'all want more stories and how it applies, what you can learn from it, I got you. We'll see. I'll talk to spirit. I'll let spirit guide me. So yeah, that happened to me today in real life. And then he crossed the street. When he crossed the street, he went into the pizza shop, and I kept looking to see if he was gonna come out. And the bus came before I got to see where he was at. But now I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be on the lookout, because that wandering spirit vibe was confirmed. And so he may be homeless after all. I don't know. Not my business. But yeah, I'll give you an update if I ever see this man again. Oh, yes. And I asked, is he an earth angel? They said, nah. Strong. Heavy, strong on the wandering spirit. And so I'm going to send love, light, and clarity his way. I send love, light, and clarity to each and every one of y'all. Happy Friday. Yeah, yeah. Oh.